what's up? It's Claude Johnson. How's it going? I'd like to give you a lesson today on the 1/4 chord progression, and I'm going to start off real basic, but then I'm going to get more advanced toward the end, so hopefully there'll be something for everyone, including you. Alright, so when we talk about the 1/4 progression, we're getting into a little bit of music theory. So if you take the major scale, and a lot of theory is based off the major scale. Let's say we're starting in C. We have the first one, which is the 1, and then we count up 4 notes. That's the F, right? So a 1/4 progression in the key of C would be C to F. So you can do this in any key, like for example the key of A. Just to find your 4 chord, you just count up 4 notes on the scale. And another trick is if you're on the low E string, okay, you just go up 1 string on the same fret. So let's say B, we just go up 1 string. There's E, okay, so we have B. So that's an easy way to find your 1/4, and the 1/4 is an easy way to start rocking in any key. And it might not be like a complete song, but you'll have a cool little riff, right? I got a lot of stuff to show you today, so I'm gonna assume you know these basic chords. And if you don't, again, check out my beginner chords. But C major bar chord, and then on the same 8th fret, you get your F major bar chord. And the strum rhythm I'm going to use, I'm going to do this one today. Okay, so and I always talk about these percussive rakes, which I throw in with my rhythm playing. By themselves, they just sound like noise, but when you throw them in, it can sound cool. Alright, so once you got the 1/4 thing down, you can start adding some other chords. For example, the flat 3, which is a full step down from your 4, right? So you have your 4 chord on the 8th fret. Let's move down here to the 6th fret. It's an E flat bar chord. So you could do this. That's one way to spice it up. And another way, you can go up the other way. So you can mix all that up and write your own riffs, play around in different keys, and you'll come up with some cool stuff. Alright, now another thing you can do is you can try to throw in some licks. So what I'm doing there is I'm hitting a double stop, both notes on the D and G string on the 10th fret. Then I'm sliding up on the G string to the 12th fret and back. 8th fret, 10th fret, 8th fret, and then down to the 10th fret D string. So real slow, that lick is like this. And on this note, I'm doing a slight tug, little quarter note bend there, and vibrato on the last note. so that last set of licks is pretty much C pentatonic. Ending up there in the C, right? So feel free to use the C pentatonic scale. It's a great choice when you're doing this kind of riff. Even just like 1/4. Okay? Feel free to create your own licks and go nuts. Here's another thing you can do. Okay, so what I did there, I'm basically playing a C arpeggio, going right. It's like a sweep arpeggio, going right up, and then hammering on. So let me show you this. Pinky on the 8th fret of the low E, ring finger on the 7th fret of the A string, and then first finger on the 5th fret of the D string. Actually, I'm going to hit all 3 of these strings. D, G, B. And as I'm sweeping this, I'm lifting off. I'm actually doing 2 things. I'm muting with my palm on the right hand, so we don't want it to sound like this, like a chord. So I'm muting, and then I'm also lifting off with this hand as I go up. So again, and then when I get to the B string, I'm going to hammer on the 8th fret, pull off, and then I'm going to hit the 8th fret of the G string. So it kind of makes it a either Mixolydian or dominant 7 arpeggio. And then you can follow that up with all kinds of things. Or this one. You can, create all kinds of cool ideas. In that case, what I just did there was instead of going hammering up to here, I just hammered 1 fret, and then instead of hitting the 7th down here, I hit it up here, and then I was just doing a scale thing. So anyway, hope you got something out of this lesson. Just play around with 1/4s. It's just like such a solid foundation for rock riffs, and try mixing it up with different chords, different licks, either pentatonic licks, or if you're ready for the advanced stuff, try creating some arpeggio licks as well. So that's all I got for you today. God bless, and have an awesome weekend, awesome week. I'll catch you on the flip side.